Welcome to our webinar today. My name is Mike Gingrich and I'm a co-founder of TabSite. We're glad to have you joining us for this next hour. This webinar is going to be focused on getting started with TabSite, and we'll go into the agenda here in a moment. I'm going to be joined today by TabSite President Troy Rumfeld, and I'm going to let Troy give you a little bit more orientation to our webinar today.
All right, thanks a lot, Mike. Yeah, my name is Troy. I'm the other co-founder of TabSite. And today, if you have questions throughout the webinar, we will have a question and answer time after the webinar. However, if you'd like to post questions throughout the webinar, you're more than welcome to do that. We'll get to them and we will answer your questions. You can post them through GoToMeeting and that system there. You can also post them on our fan page at facebook.com/TabSite. In addition to that, if you use Twitter, you can post with the hashtag TabSite, and we'll be monitoring those and answering those questions toward the end of the webinar. And then in addition to that, we will actually be giving away a gold TabSite at the end of today's webinar. So you'll want to stick around for that and see if you're the winner of a gold TabSite. So then, as always, we have a video replay of our webinar, and that will be available within 12 to 15 hours after the webinar is complete. So you can take a look at that and go back and review things or pass it on to others if you'd like, and get some information that maybe you missed throughout the webinar. So with that, I'll go to Mike, and Mike's going to tell us a little bit about our agenda for the day.
Okay, you'll see on your screen coming up the agenda for our time. We're going to talk about our TabSite engagement apps first of all, and just kind of go over the engagement apps which are geared towards running promotions on Facebook. Just an excellent way to connect with your community, to build your Facebook community, and to engage with them. So we're going to do a quick overview of that, and we're also going to be then diving into TabSite and the manager area. We're going to create a tab, and we have two types of tabs, the drag and build and the engagement apps. So we're going to give you a quick demo of each of those. So you see in the demo area, creating tabs, drag and build. Then we're going to go into our newest engagement app called Friend Share Deal Reveal, and we're going to go through the setup process of that, show you a live example, and we're going to talk about our new Hootsuite integration, which we just launched yesterday and had press go out on that today. So we're going to talk about the ways you can help boost the awareness of your Facebook promotion using Hootsuite, if you are a Hootsuite user, right within TabSite engagement apps. So we have a number of tools like Hootsuite, and we're just thrilled to be able to add them to the list because we know people are using their service for posting messages to Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, WordPress, other things, and so now you can schedule awareness about your engagement app right from within the TabSite manager there. We're also very excited to give you a sneak peek of a new feature that's getting ready to be released, and the target date of that is end of next week. So we're going to show you that, so stay with us. And of course then at the end we're going to have a question and answer time and talk about the announce the winner of TabSite, I should say. So we're going to just keep on diving in here. And first off, just going back to that engagement app concept. Why use engagement apps? Okay, engagement is the holy grail of your Facebook page, because with increased engagement means increased visibility, and that visibility is what it's all about, because that increases your sales potential. So engagement apps are there to help you draw in people to your Facebook page, and to have those people that come like the page, and to have them interact with your page, to engage with a contest, a deal, a promotion, and to help spread that to their friend network, and so thereby increase the reach of your page and your promotion. So that's what engagement apps are all about. We're just going to dive into the live website view here. Let me pull that up and take you to our engagement app page to do a little overview there. All right, you should be seeing the TabSite.com/engagement app page come up on your screen there. and I just want to go over that in a little bit more detail. So as we talked about, engagement apps are there to help you boost traffic, boost interaction, build your community, build your likes. And the Friend Share Deal Reveal app is one of the newest ones. So you can come to this page, read a little bit of a description of each engagement app, and then for a majority of them we have a video, and you can click on that video, it'll come up there, and it'll kind of walk you through the process as well. So Friend Share Deal Reveal is based on the concept of a person needing to share with a set number of friends that you specify as a page admin before they get access to the deal. It's a great viral tool to help increase the multiplication of people that can see that, and it goes out to a person's, they're sending this to their friends, and so that's a trusted referral for that friend to then come back and visit you as well. We have a Friend Share app, which basically is a free tool there for any page, and you can simply, with the Friend Share app, add an image, and it has the ability for people to come to that tab and select friends and share that with them. So it's a great way to showcase a new product, a new service, a feature, just your company overall. And it's that's a free tab. So you just add a image of what you want to show, and the Friend Share tool is there. The group deal is kind of based on that Groupon concept, where it takes a certain amount of people to commit to the deal before the deal is active, and you can set how many people that is and how many of the deal offers there are if it does go live, and you can set a specific time period that this is live, and when it's over, people opt into that, and then if it goes live, you've got all their email addresses, you can follow up with their information. The Share Deal is another deal app, and the Pin Deal is similar to that. The difference between those two is with Pinterest, we involve the other social network, Facebook and Pinterest in this case. So you're hosting the deal on your Facebook tab, and you set an image that users must pin to Pinterest, and it's a easy process. They click on a button, Pinterest login pops up, they connect to their Pinterest account, and they can pin it. Then that goes away, and the deal is revealed after that. So that's a great way to cross-promote on multiple social networks. So if you have a great visual, you can have them pinning that, and we're seeing a lot of traction with that. The Minnesota Timberwolves of the NBA ran a pin deal for a couple of their players, and that went over real well with their fans. So the Pin Deal and Share Deal the concept is they must take that action and do something before they get access to the deal. Of course, you can display using Pinterest your boards or all of your pins, and with Instagram, all of your brand uploads if you have a Instagram account, and so we can display that, or you can display by a hashtag specific photos. So if you're running something specific and you create a hashtag on Instagram, you can tell them to use that hashtag, and you can pull in all those images from that hashtag. Of course, we have a coupon engagement app, so allowing you to put a discount out there and have people to act on that, get a hold of that, and then go over to your e-commerce site or print it off, bring it into your store, and use that. Perfect for the holiday season. As we head into the remainder of this year, a lot of people looking for deals, and this is a great way to get them to come to your page, engage with it, print something out, come into your store. And Social Reviews is an app that allows you to hold a conversation. People can add comments, they can submit testimonials, and you can set them to whether you want them to be pre-approved or not, so that nothing goes live before you approve it to go live. So it's a great way to interact with your community and to showcase, ask for their feedback, and to showcase that. Have a question answer time right on a tab, that type of thing. Gallery app is great for showcasing new products. Okay, so you can have a gallery with large images with thumbnails beneath them. People can scroll through. Each image can link off to your product, your store, your site. Of course, we have contests where you can run photo, video, or essay contests, as we noted there, and that's one of our biggest feature sellers. And you can run two-stage contests. We have multiple contests going all the time that we see across the web, where people are asking them to load photo entries or to, submit a essay, different types of things like that. You can even run, as I said, two-stage where you have initial round and then set it to have a finalist round. So you say, hey, we're going to have second round of voting on 5 finalists. Whoever gets the top 5 vote getters automatically move on. The application takes care of all that for you based on the dates you set, and then voting would start over for that finalist round of voting. That's a great way to get people to come back to your page again and again, because if they can vote once a day, okay, they're going to come back. They want to see where they're at, and if then they make the finalist round, they're trying to get information out and say, hey, vote for me, I made the finalist round. Then these people come back again. All that time, they're on your Facebook page, opportunity to interact, engage. By them voting and participating, then that's a connection to your page, which helps them see your posts in their news feed more frequently going on. Of course, we have product show to showcase your products, photo show, showcasing your photos, your services, and RSS, YouTube channel feed for your videos, just a lot of things going on there. So that's what engagement apps are all about, helping you drive traffic to your Facebook page. So that's a quick overview, and we want to dive into the manager area and get that going next. So I'm going to pull up the manager and get Troy started here on adding a tab.
All right, thanks a lot, Mike, and that's a lot of good information from the engagement side of things. What I'd like to do in this tutorial is kind of walk through how to add a tab and some of the choices you get when you go through that process, and kind of walk through that and see where we land and so forth. What I'll probably do is actually set up a drag and build tab. Now, this is different than what Mike was talking about, the engagement applications. We kind of have 2 different types of tabs, and I'll talk through that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. With this, the big green button up here that says Add New Tab, pretty self-explanatory. You click that, and you want to add a new tab. Let me see if we may have. Refresh that. Okay. Refresh this real quick and see if we've been sitting here a little while, and see if we can get it back in action here. So I'll let this load in here. All right, looks like it's coming in here. I'm going to go ahead and as I said, we can click the Add New Tab button there. And what that does, you can name your tab. We're going to stay with Welcome by default. We put it in there. We'll just go ahead and keep it Welcome. And then you hit Continue, and it gives us the opportunity to select a 111 by 74 image that shows up as your tab icon. That'll actually show up on the front side of things as your tab icon. You can actually select or upload your own icon if you choose. We have some pre-selected or pre-created icons that you can select there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just select one called Products. So now I've created that tab. It's building that tab, and then eventually it's going to ask me here, what type of tab do I want to create? And the 2 options available are the engagement applications and the drag and build applications. So the difference in the 2 is, as Mike was mentioning through the engagement applications, the engagement applications are more for promotions, contests, coupons, those types of things. They're also, right now they're a little more popular than our drag and build. They're in my mind, they're a little easier to utilize. They're just a form that you fill out. You type in some information, and it kind of walks you through the system. The difference in that from the drag and build system actually gives you a little more kind of pixel perfect way of creating the content on your tab. We look at this as a lot more for your graphic designers or those with kind of some design skills and so forth can utilize the drag and build tab to create the content and lay it out a little more specifically as they want. So I'm going to go ahead and click select by the drag and build, and we're going to create a drag and build tab here. So I've done that. It's got my my information up there. Let me. This is my welcome tab here. And I'm going to go ahead and show you some widgets here. For the purposes of this little quick tutorial, I'm just going to grab an image widget. So I grab this image widget, I pull it down here, I release, and then it allows me to select an image. Now I can type a link in that image if I want. I can link that to any outside URL. But what I want to do is go ahead and I want to add an image to this. As you can see, my images are up here. These are some pre-selected images that I've uploaded. So I'm going to go ahead and click a image of the Chicago skyline here, and then I'm going to accept that, and it's going to drop that right in there. And as you can see, I can click on this and I can drag it anywhere I want. I can drop it right into my page there. I can resize it by grabbing a corner and scaling it back there. It's not going to get any larger than it is its original size. So it's not going to be able to scale larger because you lose resolution when you scale larger. So we're going to keep it to its full size, but you can also scale it smaller and keep it clean that way. So in addition to that, I'm going to go ahead and incorporate some of our Facebook widgets in here. Our Facebook widgets there's several of those available, and there's the like, the share, the activity feed, the recommendations, like box, face pile, comments, send, and subscribe. And these are commonly known as what are called the Facebook social plugins. I'm going to go ahead and add a like button to this, and I'm going to type in just link this or URL to like. We'll just type in TabSite.com on that. So get that in there. We have a couple different options here. I'm going to click a standard button, show faces. I'm going to turn that off. I don't want to show faces. I want to like and not recommend. There's some font styles and colors. I'm going to choose the dark color on that. So I click accept, and now you can see this pops in there. I chose the dark with a little more contrast here. You know, commonly I'll take this and shrink it up so that it fits within there, and we can incorporate that and drop this right in there. We can move it anywhere we want to on the screen, so we can put that anywhere we choose. So I'm going to put that up there so when people come to this page, they click like, they're going to like our TabSite.com URL. So that's in a nutshell. That's kind of a quick page that we created. Now there are multiple widgets up here. We have your content widget, which allows you to add text. We have a variety of video widgets, RSS feeds, Twitter feeds as well. We can incorporate it in there. We actually have a code widget. So if you have third-party code outside from another company, a form or whatever you want to incorporate in there, you can add that in there. We also have a form widget that allows you to create your own form. Photo widgets, there's map widgets, and we also have some contest and information widgets in here as well. G+, links, you can add a link there, which is pretty easy. I'll do that real quick. So again, if I want to link an area to TabSite.com, I'll type in TabSite.com. I'll click accept, and now anywhere this box is. So if I want to say I want this Empire or the Sears Tower here to be the link, I can just pull that up and copy that, or surround that with that link, and now that can link off to the TabSite.com when someone clicks on that information. So once you have it set, you simply click save or save and publish. Save and post, which allows you to post it to your wall, and then you can also get a mobile URL, which allows you to post a unique smart URL to your fan page, and it will take you to a mobile-friendly version of TabSite once you do that. So those are some options, kind of in a nutshell, to show you kind of the variety of features we have with TabSite through the drag and build system. So now I'm going to hand it over to Mike. He's going to talk a little bit more about some of our engagement applications.
Hey, one thing, if I can have you do, Troy, and maybe that's just show them the layers where you can go and edit. So, say if you want to turn that like button back to white, how would you do that?
Yeah, sure. So what you can do, there's a couple different ways you can do this. One, as he mentioned, there's layers. So this is something that's unique to ours as well. We actually have layers set up. You can drag these on top of each other and move them out. As you can see, that Facebook like button goes behind that image, which we really don't want, but that's just the layer there. So you can move that behind there and move those. If you want to edit that, so if you want to edit the URL on that hot link, you can click edit. You can edit that URL right there and change your URL and click accept, and it's good to go there. Also, if you can also right-click on these and click edit, and you'll kind of get the same thing there. It'll pull up your widget details and give you more opportunity to further manage those if you ever need to change them after you go in there as well.
Yep. All right. Thanks, Troy. And then that bottom area is just templates where they could go and select from pre-designed templates to help them get started if they wanted to use those. But I want to spend my time on the engagement apps. So I'm going to go and click back to tabs up above here, and that shows us the different tabs that we have on this fan page. And we have created one called the Friend Share Deal Reveal. And so I'm going to go and open that tab up. And now again, so the process would be, if I wanted this engagement app, I would go to that green add new tab button, and then I would name my tab, select the 111 by 74 icon, and then when the two areas, engagement apps and Dragon Build, come up, I select engagement apps, and then within that there's purple icons where I'm going to select the friend share deal reveal one. So I would do that, and then it's going to load the setup of the friend share deal reveal application here in the manager area. And again, you'll see that this is different than the Dragon Build. In the Dragon Build, you know, we're kind of building, you saw the images, that type of thing. Where with engagement apps, you're basically doing a simple, you know, complete the form from the top to the bottom of the page, and that's building your tab, and then you can review it. And so, friend share deal reveal. Now, this is the manager area. Let's flip quickly to the front side and click on that tab, so that you can get a feel for where we're going and what we're doing. This is the finished product here. So, and of course, with any of our engagement apps at the gold level and higher, you can add a light gate image onto that, so that if someone hadn't liked the page and they came here first, then they would have to you know, like the page, and then it would reload and they'd see the content underneath it. So, in this example here, we've created a friend share deal reveal. And as you see, we loaded a large image here, and it says share this with 2 friends and get 20% off your next purchase. All right, so that the requirement is that they do that, and they can push either this share with friends button or just scroll down. If I push this button, it's just going to bring me right down, and it would ask me to connect so that they can we can see their friend list, and I've already done that. But let me just pull up Troy. I'm going to search for Troy by starting typing that in, and it narrows it down, and there it is for Troy. Now, you remember the instructions said I had to share with 2 friends. Okay, so you know, I can advance at this point in time, but it's going to tell me, hey, you know, you need to select 2 friends in order to get this deal. So again, that's, and you're setting that. You can set you know, up to 10 that they have to share with at that point in time. All right, now, we recommend that you know, you set that somewhere in that, you know, 3, 4, 5 realm. I just did 2 here for quick demonstration purposes, so it's saying I didn't select 2, but I can go back to that and type another friend's name. Now I've got 2 in there, and I can go to the next, and now what comes up is the message that they're going to share. Now you, as the page admin, get to create all of this, so you can put in a sample message that you recommend that they share. So that's you adding that. It's going to come across the message. You get to add the thumbnail image that's going to go out with theirs when they're going to post this to their friend's timeline. So you're controlling this image. You know, again, you see we took advantage of the space there, and 20% off bike stuff is right there in front of you, and you control the message in the title and description that's going to go. And this they can't change, so then they're just customizing their message here. And so I'm going to pre-append to that, hey guys, share this with your friends. Okay, so they could say, hey, you might like this, check this out, and all they do then is share it, and the process starts, and that went to their friends page, and we have activated the form field, so now they have access to the code, which is deal reveal 20. So basically they're going to take that code, go to the bike shop store website, and when they order their bike, they could enter in deal reveal 20, and it'll take 20% off. You know, so that's whatever you want to reveal. That's your offer image there, and then you're giving them the ever important ability to do a lead capture of their email address, so that you can stay in touch with them further via, you know, email marketing later on. So that's what that name and form is there. You can turn that off if you want. So that's the opportunity there. So with Friend Share Deal Reveal, we're going to flip back to the manager area in a moment to go over the details of the setup. But of course, like all engagement apps, they have social sharing tools. So trying to make it easy for people to like, tweet, +1, the images there. And this has, we've turned on as well the comments area. And let me just give you a demo of that. That if they want to submit a comment, and you can have a running comment here, it'll drop down when you hit submit a comment, and your Facebook profile that you're logged in with would appear there, and you can comment. Hey, great deal, I typed in there, and they have the opportunity to share that on Facebook on their profile if they want. So if I hit submit, it's going to load this up to share it on my profile. And I would share, and that's going to be shared on my profile. It also appears at the bottom of the page. All right. Now, people might not want to necessarily use their Facebook profile and have it to post to their page, and they could also use the don't use Facebook login, and that will give them a form field. So they'd enter their first name, last name, email address, and their comment, and then that would post. Okay. So you have the ability to moderate comments. So you can see the hide and delete buttons down in the bottom right here. So I could hide that. Do you want to hide this comment from public display? It'd only be present for the admin. I could do that, or I could set it to be pre-approved. So I'm an admin of this page. That's why I'm still seeing it here. Or I could delete the comment totally. Let me just do that. So do I want to delete it? Yes, and that's gone permanently there. All right, so let's take a look at the backend manager then. So this was the setup area, and I'm going to start from the top and just go down. So right up here in the top right of the setup area, it's going to tell me, what has been accomplished in this. So there's been 4 shares total by a total of 2 persons sharing. Okay, so that's when I did it, I shared with 2 people. So I was one of these 2, and it was shared with 4 people. So that's 2 people each sharing with 2 to get that 4. All right, now, and then people that would have completed that email form that was at the end after they got the deal, those records would be here, and we could click here to export. That's where those would be located. All right, so going through the setup, the instruction image. So this is your large image that we were showing there. Now I'm going to refresh the page, and you'll see that it would go back again and start over from the beginning, and that's where my image is here. So this is the large image that I was talking about. I load that here, and since Facebook tabs are 810 pixels wide, that's what we're definitely recommending. 810 by 530 is what we have as a recommended image size there. If your image is narrower, we're going to center it in that space, but we recommend use up that space, 810 wide. All right. Now, in the next field, in this gray, light gray box, this is where I'm setting up, my title and my description and my thumbnail that, as I showed, went out with my image. So this is all stuff that you're setting up, brand awareness. You're getting your message across that people are going to share. And then below that is the default message area, and this is the spot that I mentioned was where you can set up a recommended message that they share. They can change that message here or on the front side, but this is where you're kind of giving them information and a recommended message. As well, anywhere where there's a little question mark, okay, in the setup area, it's going to show you. So the example here is showing us, hey, this is the spot where this default message is going to go. Okay, so we have, anytime where you see a question mark, you can hover over that with your mouse, and we'll give you more information. So we've set up the first image they see and set up the sharing information, and now what do we want them to see? What's the deal after they've shared it? So that's where we load this image right here, and you can either drag your image with or click to browse, load your image up there. This is the one that you say, deal promo code is, XYZ for 30% off. Use this code and go to our website. And you can also make that last image a link that goes right to your website. So, you could even have click here on your text on your image, and so therefore they'd see the code, and they'd know they're supposed to click that image. They'd click, and that'll take them right to your website where they can order and enter the code. All right. Then we have options to set to limit our deal, because we don't want maybe we don't want to have 1 million deals being used, but we want to limit it to, in this case we said 200. All right. And we have a time period here that says this is when it's going to go live, and You can set it according to your time zone, and then you can. This is where you also set the minimum number of shares. Now, as I said, remember I said we had to share with 2 people, so that's where this is set at. So you can set how many overall deals are available. So if it got to 201, then they would see this promotion over image. Okay, so people would know right when they get to the tab that this promotion's already over. It's been maxed out. All right, and that's something for you to watch. You don't want people to get to a max out too quickly. So it's making sure you're offering a number of promotions, but giving you flexibility to say what that best number is for you. And again, the minimum number of shares to access the deal, I had it set at 2. You might want to set it at 3, 4, or 5. That means they're sharing with 3, 4, or 5 of their friends. Okay. Can they come back the next day and do that again? Absolutely, yeah. So that's all a part of this. The key thing is that, and you want to recommend people do that because that's helping your promotion get out there further, is that you'll be able to tell via the export area here which person shared the most. So if I came back every day for 5 days and I shared with 5 people each day, my Facebook profile link is going to be here, and it's going to say that I shared with 5 times 5 is 25. It's going to say that I shared with 25 people. So you can also keep track of who your best sharer is and export that, and you'll have a link to their profile so that you could connect with them for being the best sharer, brand advocate of your information. All right, so we were finishing the setup. Here's the promotion over image that you would set so that when it reaches the max out, you'd have that. And then we have social sharing buttons. These are what appears at the top, at the bottom. This is just helping you always have that, giving your fans the ability to share it further. So we definitely want you to recommend that you have these on and used because people like to tweet these type of messages. We give you the ability to set the tweet, all right here. So preset whatever is important to you. Use a hashtag that's important to you. And this is the comments area, which I showed you. And so here's your options. Do you want them to be able to sign in to comment via Facebook? I had that checked on yes. Do I want them to be able to do it with the form, just their email, first and last name? I said yes. I had turned off the ability to pre-approve comments. So this was, do I want to require comment approval so that I see every one that comes in? It doesn't go live until I come back in here, click on this link, and say approve. All right, and I can also be alerted of every comment that's submitted if I put an email address in here and give you a little color option there. Finally, then, if you did want to have a light gate on that page, you can load that image here. We tell you the size to make that. And then there's a couple styles of the text color on the page that you want to use, the background, anything outside of your image. What do you want that to appear? All right, so those are the basic setup areas. And then all engagement apps have this. So what was above us was just the Friend Share Deal Reveal engagement app. Now I'm in this promotional tools area. Every engagement app has this because we feel like this is just important, significant information and tools for you to use to help promote your Facebook tab engagement app and your promotion. So this is called a blog web callout, and what this is allows you to load an image, and based on that image we generate code for you that would have the image in it and would link back to your tab. So this is for you to use on your website or on your blog or on partner sites so that you're driving traffic from those areas. So basically I would copy this code, and I can copy that, go to my WordPress blog, create a new blog post, go to the HTML area, paste that in, publish it, and that image is going to be there, and that image is going to be a quick link to this Facebook promotion. So that's a great way to promote your promotion on your website and your blog. Next up is the Smart URL, all right, and we recommend that you always use this, okay, and it's the Smart Mobile-Friendly URL. It works for desktop PCs and mobile PCs, but it's the one to use because it would show either person the promotion. The barrier is that Facebook doesn't by default in their application show you custom tabs that you create. If you have an iPhone and you use the Facebook app, you can't just navigate to a custom tab. But by generating this URL and using it in all your promotion posting, so if you want to post to Twitter, we automatically do this for you in that blog web call out. Basically, you just hit the button and it's going to give you a URL. You can click on that and it'll tell you, hey, it's copied to your clipboard now, and then you go and use that in your marketing, on your timeline newsfeed posts, and users who click on that link, if they're on a desktop, come right to the tab. If they're on a mobile device, they get a mobile-friendly version where they can use that promotion. That's huge, okay? So make sure you use that right there. All right. Finally, post planning. You've got your promotion. You need to get the word out about it, and we just added Hootsuite in here. So I'm just going to give you an example. I can select from Buffer, Sendable, Hootsuite, Plan Your Posts as Planet. In this case, Hootsuite's new for us. I'm going to click on that. And if you see that up in the top left, I'll bring it down for you. Up comes my Hootsuite account login. If I'm not already logged into Hootsuite in my browser, I'd get the login screen for Hootsuite. So if I have a free Hootsuite account, paid account, I can simply log in and I'll see it. I can select where I want it to go to. If I want it to tweet from my Twitter account, Mike Gingrich, I can do that. And you'll notice this URL was already there. That is the mobile smart URL in the Owly version, because that's what I'm using in Hootsuite, ready to go. So we pre-populate that for you. All you need to do is type your message. Whatever that message is, and you have the full Hootsuite capabilities, to link, to schedule it, to add a location, and I have auto schedule on, so I can simply set that up, and boom, I have scheduled that message to go out via my Hootsuite account. So that's the power of that, is it gives you ability, as I said before, to post to all kinds of places. Hootsuite connects with Twitter, with Facebook, obviously, with LinkedIn, with Google+. That allows you to post to WordPress, whatever your account in Hootsuite lets you to post to. This is now available to you right there in the TabSite Manager in your engagement app. And so we want you to do that. So we've set this entire FriendShare Deal Reveal up. We could preview it here, and then of course when you get done, you'd want to save your changes, and you'd have that. If you're using another language or you want to customize, we give you the ability to customize all the language for your public app. Okay, so you can use this in Spanish, in Portuguese, Russian, German, or if you just want to tweak the English a little bit to instead of next you say next page, that type of thing. You can do that. Every time we give you an area of what it is that you're changing. So this is the Share with Friends box. So right now you see we had Share with Friends. That was the title box there. So we could customize that, select friends, you could say, if you want to. And you simply save that. Here's where you do the capture name for the email capture. And so, basically we're just saying this is on or off. And the capture form message, there's a name field, an email field, and a submit button. You can call that, enter or add or whatever you want. And we add those in there. So then you export that, and you can add it to whatever your email service is. So you export our list. It's a CSV form. Go to Constant Contact, upload that. Go to MailChimp, upload that, and you're good to go. This was for the comments area. But that's the overview of the FriendShare Deal Reveal. Again, the public side was here. People connect, and it gives them their entire friend list, so it's a great way. And I wanted to go over to Troy's profile to show you that, on his post. Okay, so here it is, showing you this was the image, and this was my message. Hey guys, share this. There it is. And of course, if they select on that, they're brought right back to the tab themselves. So that's the way it works, and that's how you can draw traffic to your promotion on your Facebook page, and we're giving you the tools to magnify that out there, make it go viral. With that, I think I'm going to flip it back over to Troy for the sneak peek at some next tools.
All right, thanks a lot, Mike. That's some good information with the FriendShare application. What we're excited about is in the next week or so, we're going to be launching hopefully at the end of next week, Mike. In the next week, we're going to be launching the Instagram contest. And I have a mock contest set up here for Mountain Dew. I'm going to click on that, and we'll get that loaded in here. What the Instagram contest does, it's a contest using Instagram images. This is a great way to utilize visual marketing to create a contest, use other platforms outside of Facebook, meaning Instagram, and you can get people involved, people voting, and basically run a photo contest through Instagram. So what we have here is this Mountain Dew contest, Instagram contest, do it. Here's an instructional page that shows you how to enter the contest. So to enter the Mountain Dew Instagram contest, post your images to Instagram with the hashtag #DoTheDew. And then this is a controlled image, so you can add that image, you can add dates to that, you could add whatever you want to kind of describe your contest. Then it also has some contest entries down here, just a few entries down here below. What we're going to do before we go too far, we're going to take a look at the top here. Just like Mike said, all the social sharing options are available at the top and the bottom of this application, just as you can set in the backend manager area of this engagement application. So right now we're going to view these entries, and right now we're viewing as an administrator. You can see this up here allows you to view as visitor as well. Right now we're viewing as an administrator. So we have several people who have uploaded images with the hashtag #DoTheDew, and we can vote on any variety of these images. We can vote right here, and it votes successful. We can also click on these to enlarge them and vote from there as well. So as this image loads in, we'll take a look at that, and then we can actually vote right there. We can share that. It'll also show who is scheduled that post, who actually had put that post up there with the hashtag #DoTheDew. So that information, then we can sift through some of these images as well as we get in there as they continue to load in here. So it's a great way to use additional social technologies such as Instagram and get an image contest out there and going. So this is kind of a sneak peek. I can give you a sneak peek of the back-end manager as well. We can take a look at that over here. As you can see, my Mountain Dew icon here, I'm going to click on that. It's going to load in here. So it's going to load a manager very similar to what we saw with FriendShare, just kind of a form that you can fill out and create your application. So we'll have a full video tutorial on this showing you how to do this and so forth. But we feel like this is a great way to use multiple technologies and get some visual marketing out here. So you can upload your image there. You can select your hashtag. And the one key point I want to make here is we recommend that you select a unique hashtag right here. If you select a hashtag that's very common and there's hundreds of thousands of people uploading that hashtag, you're going to run into problems because those people are going to unintentionally enter your contest. So you want to keep a unique hashtag that's relevant to you and your products. But the Instagram contest is a great way to promote products. So if you have a product and you tell someone to take a photo of that product, post to Instagram with whatever hashtag you choose, that's a great way to get it out there and get it seen. And it's a great way to, in combination, use Instagram and Facebook for a contest. I'll zip through this real quick. There's dates you can go in and set your contest up. There's landing page images, headers, and you can change some colors and information there. Here's all our social sharing. There's pre-contest information that can be set, so before the contest starts, you can have a countdown or an image or text. Likewise with post-contest, once it's ended, you can upload an image or have show the winner there as well. You can have multiple winners. You can select there for the post-contest, and once the contest is ended, you can set your rules and privacy information up. So if you have unique rules and privacy, you can either enter them here or you can set up an outside URL that those can go to. Then there's also comments for these. You can enable comments per photo. You can enable comments comment area on a landing tab. You allow visitors to sign in to comment for Facebook, as we looked at, very similar to FriendShare. You can require comment approval, and then that's the email address that sends that approval comment or a comment for approval to. And I won't go through the social sharing option. Those are just what Mike went through, very similar to FriendShare. They're on all of our engagement applications. So with that, that is a sneak peek of our up-and-coming Instagram contest application. We're really excited about that and hope to see a lot of people using that. And we think it's a great way to get products and information out there from a visual marketing standpoint.
Okay, well, we want to keep going and get to your questions here and spend the next block of time with that. I just want to point out that we have a searchable help area, tabsite.com/help, and it looks like this, where you have a search field. So you can search by, engagement app, by topic, different things, and find, instructions, visuals on the setup of that. So that's a key area that we want to make sure you're aware of. And I'm going to turn it back over to Troy here. We want to announce our winner.
Right, so Mike's going to go ahead and select a winner of our TabSite Gold plan. So we select one winner every time, most times in our webinars for a gold winner. So Mike, do you have that winner available?
Yes, I do. I have the winner here, and this winner is from Fort Myers, Florida, Olaf, and I'm sorry, I'm going to apologize ahead of time if I get this last name wrong. I'm going to say it's Krawinkel, Karwinkel. Olaf Krawinkel of Social Element in Fort Myers, Florida is our TabSite Gold Plan winner. Olaf, I'll be having our team reach out to you after the webinar via email. We've got that from your registration, and we'll follow up with you. So congrats on that. And let's keep moving into our question and answer time. Okay. I noticed, Troy, there was one from the beginning, and they're talking about, I believe this would have been in reference to your dragon build. Can copy about the picture go below the picture? And so I think that's referring back to your dragon build. So let me pull that up for you so that we can get to that manager area.
All right, yeah, absolutely. We can. You can select images and text. So I could just show you quickly how to do this. So with the widgets, we also have. Oh, we didn't save that widget. So I'm going to click the drag and build there. But actually, if you select the content widget, you can set that right below the image, and you can add image right below or on top or however you want to. With the layering, you can add that anywhere you choose. We have the content widget, which allows you to do so. So say I'll just do this quick. Have an image in here. I'll put that image back in that I had. If I want to add text on top of that or beside that, I add this content editor. I'll just type some quick text in here. Click accept, and we can adjust fonts and sizes in here. As you can see, I'm moving that around. I can put it below there if I choose. This is the content. I can put it on the image and so forth. So I can put that anywhere. So to answer your question, absolutely, the Dragon Build system is great for that. You can add text and incorporate images together.
All right, let's see. So we had a question about entering contests, and again, people run their contests. Contests are available at the gold and platinum plan levels. The platinum plan gives you a few more features, gives you the 2-stage, the ability to pre-approve entries, and more export. It gives you all the export capabilities of the contest, all the photos, the data, the people that were voting, that type of thing. So that's available there. And okay.
Just to add to that real quick, you can always check out our website at tabsite.com, and if you click on the features at the top there, it'll give you a breakdown of all of our packages and plans and tell you what you get with each of those. So that's a great resource to find out what's available with both gold and platinum or any of our packages.
Okay, yes, let's see. is there a maximum number of friends? So I think that's referring back to the friend share deal reveal. And the maximum number that can be shared with at one time is 10. And that's basically coming from Facebook in the share field, because the average person has Facebook user has 130 friends, and so they don't want you to select all and spam them basically. So Facebook is against spamming techniques, so they throttle that down, and so you can set 10 at a time. So you can set it to they can share up to 10, and they do that. If they reload the page, then they can share with 10 more. But that's basically set there to outline so that people can't spam. And there was a suggestion about tying the number of friends to the discount. So if they share with one friend, they get 10% off. If two friends, 10% off. Okay, so thanks for the suggestion. We'll take a look at that. One of the things I know is we try to keep the form simple. So even in the setup process, we don't want to have people make too many decisions that can be difficult for them to think. Okay, now what do I want for this? What do I want for this? But I'll pass that on to our development team for consideration. There was another question about how does the client get access to the emails. So like I had on that friend share deal reveal form, if they opt into that and shared with two people, that was in the TabSite manager was the export area. Let's see, flip back over here to the tabs, and if I have the form active on the friend share deal reveal widget or app, and if after they've gotten the deal, if they submit that form, then that's going to be available up in the top right corner. Two share reports are available for export. So you click here, and that would give you the name and email address would be captured in this export area. So that's where those would be available to you. Let's see. There was a question about if you have your email list with MailChimp, does it integrate? I mean, there's no integration in this sense. It's available for export for you in this regard. So that's with the friend share deal reveal. On the drag and build side, you can just set up a tab that all it is the email sign up form. If you just want people to say, hey, sign up for our newsletter. And that we have Constant Contact and MailChimp integration, and with the gold level you can add whatever vertical response, whatever, with the code widget there. But in the friend share, in all the engagement apps, it's simply an export for you to be able to export the data and use however you wish, whatever place that you send out your email list to. Let's see, Troy, there's a question about does the Smart URL work for Mac users?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it works for both Mac and PC on the PC side of things, and also works wonderfully for the mobile side. So if you're using an iPhone or Droid or whatever smartphone you are using, it'll recognize that and forward you to the proper URL, and it understands whether you're on a PC or a mobile device. So yes, absolutely works for Mac and PC.
All right, and there was a question. I lost my organization there. Okay, there's a suggestion. It would be nice to integrate analytics tags to the link in the interface. Otherwise, the post planning for users who tag everything. All right, so we'll take a look at that suggestion. Can you rename the friend deal reveal to something custom? I mean, you can rename the app name that they're going to. So let me get back to Chicago News here. And so these are the app names, and we have it called Friend Deal Reveal, but that's just whatever name we chose. So this name can be absolutely customized. So we try to give you quite a bit of flexibility in what you can customize there. You can customize the share with friends, the name of the tab, the bar here that says share with friends, So hopefully that's addressing your question. There's a lot of accessibility there. And all right, there was a question about you'd like to promote it to your clients, and if they decide they no longer want to subscribe, what are they left with? Okay, so first off, you can promote it to your clients, and we do have a partner program that you can sign up for, and earn revenue on any of your clients that sign up via your partner URL. And then related to your second question, what do they get if they no longer want to subscribe? I mean, they basically can just delete their TabSite plan and account, and that would remove the content. So they just would need to remove that tab from their Facebook page, and they're okay then. We also, again, they could keep going. They can upgrade. So those are all possibilities there.
I'd like to add to that as well. We have a partner program as well as an enterprise program. So if you're looking to utilize TabSite and maybe resell it to your clients, maybe you're an agency, the enterprise plan is a great way to go. You get 50 tabs with that. You can use them with whatever fan pages you choose, as opposed to our current packages, which one plan per one fan page. So that may be something to look at as well if you're looking to lean that way.
If I have one big prize to give away and want to have people register to win, can I use the Share Deal app for that? Typically, if you have one big prize, you're going to use a sweepstakes in the sense that you're going to create a form and have an image, tell them what to do, and have them enter. With FriendShare, I think there are possibilities. So your first image, your description would be to say, hey, share this with so many friends, and then when they've done that, on the next image you would say, okay, please complete the form below to be registered to enter for the big prize. And so then they'd complete that, you'd have that record. So basically on how you lead them through the process, I think it could be used in that method. Troy, can a light gate be installed on any engagement app?
Yes, absolutely. All of our engagement apps incorporate a optional light gate. So there's a light gate option in the social sharing kind of below area. I don't know if we still have this up here or not. We'll take a look at this real quick. So yeah, if I go down here under the social sharing options, comments, we have a light gate here. So this is only available with our gold plans and up. So gold and platinum would incorporate the light gate. If you have a lesser program, you would not get the light gate with that. But all you have to do is simply upload a file here, and we recommend 810 by 810 pixels, and you have a light gate. So yeah, it's just as easy as that.
There was a question on the contest with a two-stage, I think they're referring to, for the photo contest. Can we have admins vote for the top 5 or whatever, and then have fans vote on those chosen by? Okay, so they basically want to have people submit. So what you would need to do in that case is set your contest up for people to enter, but on the thumbnail and the large view, you'd want to toggle off the vote button. Okay, so that way they're just entering, and you would need to make that very clear in your description how this is going to work so that they're not confused by that. But you could just toggle off the vote button, and then you'd have all those images of entries. Your team would, and then basically your team could select, move it to page admin only entries, and you would need to hide the images that you are not moving on to your finalist round, and then you would turn it on for voting on the small view and large view. So that is a little different process. You'd have to go through the steps that way, but I think that could work in your case. Okay. Let's see. There was a question about, is TabSite Facebook oriented? Any tools for Twitter, for example? We are dominantly Facebook oriented. We have tools that integrate with other applications, such as the Instagram contest and the Pin Deal and Pinterest, that incorporate other social networks. Is there anything that's specifically just for Twitter? Not necessarily. I mean, you would add a tab to your Facebook page and have your Twitter feed on it, or have them tweet a message. But it all involves having something on Facebook. And we do that on purpose, just because Facebook is the most dominant platform covering the widest demographics. And so we're recommending that everyone needs to have a active Facebook page presence, and the others are, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram. Those are the ways to connect to, but drawing traffic back to your Facebook page. But if you want something that's just Twitter only, then a TabSite app is not going to work that way. Let's see. And there was a question about the export again. So if you did the friend share deal reveal, at the top of there, any people that enter their name and email address, you would have available for export, so that you could draw from that. Okay, Troy, anything you've seen on Twitter on the hashtags that we did not cover yet?
No, we've had a couple nice comments about our webinar, but other than that, no further questions out there.
There was a question about third-party developers that can help us implement some of the TabSite tools. And yes, we can give you some recommendations if you're looking for a person to help manage your application or do some things. If you submit a ticket at tabsite.com/support, we can give you some information there. And Facebook lets us create additional pages. We need multiple license. Okay, so Troy, why don't you go back through TabSite plans, how many tabs, and then also the enterprise and what that can do.
Okay, sure. What we like to do here is, and I'll just kind of pull it up here as I'm talking about it. Okay, and so we can have some features in here, and I'll take. Let's see. What we can do with our gold plan is we get 11 tabs with that. You get the same with our platinum plan, but we get a lot more features with that, and it kind of tapers down from there with the silver and the bronze plan. Really, we don't have a lot of users with that, but you only get 2 tabs with that, and I think you get 5 with the silver plan. So they taper out, and there's a lot of different features on our fan page that allow us to, or on our website that allow us to see the breakdown of those different packages.
Yes, and as Troy mentioned, if you are a larger agency, then you can opt for our enterprise version, and on that enterprise version, that's a larger commitment. Again, that's $2.99 a month, but you get 50 tabs to use on any pages there, and then beyond that, it's just you can add more. It's $1 tab more. There's lots of information there about the enterprise. So you could have 40 Facebook pages. You can have 120 Facebook pages in the enterprise edition. That's geared for that larger agency, franchise, restaurant with multiple locations, web designers who are serving clients, that type of thing. So that's a possibility. All right, I think I see that our time has wound down there. So thanks for being with us today. And again, just very grateful for your interest and your involvement with us. And if we haven't answered your question, feel free to submit those on our Facebook page. We'll keep watching Twitter a little bit, or at tabsite.com/support. Our team will get back to you. And again, the webinar video replay is going to be sent out via email to everyone that registered, so you'll be able to access that. And I think we'll sign off with that. Oh, there was one last question. Did I miss a new feature? Well, we released the Hootsuite integration today, but we talked about and demoed the Instagram contest, which is new and it's going to be released next week. Right now we just have an Instagram tab, and next week you'll be able to run a full-fledged Instagram contest to engage mobile users with that feature. And I know there was a question about the mobile view as well. So if you go to blog.tabsite.com, and let me just try to get there quick while we still have some folks on the line here, so I can try to address that one. Somebody wanted to see that, and of course I'm showing you a PC version, so on my screen, but let me go down to our blog and mobile, and I've got some screenshots here. All right, so if you're, again, went to blog.tabsite.com/mobile, you're going to be able to find this. And on the left, we show you what Facebook normally shows in the app if you're just using the URL they give. And then on the right, this is in the iPhone here is what it looks like on a mobile device with a custom tab. So we give you that full capability. We've got a infographic of that entire process, how you could use that even with a QR code. So that's for that person out there that wanted to check out the mobile version. Wanted to make sure you saw that. So again, appreciate your time. Thanks, Tracy, for the compliments to us. So appreciate that, and have a great day. We'll stay in touch.